Well, some of the beings come from water worlds, and there's a lot of beings that live here. We call them like aquafarians. Is kind of the code we use for that.
Yo, welcome back to the channel, gang. In today's compilation, we'll look at some interesting and creepy videos that'll make you question everything. And if you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button. Let's get it.
Tingnan nyo, price sa isang capsule. Amazing.
Potato fries tend to mess your stomach up and keep you in the bathroom all day. Imagine what these ones would do. Tom Devlin's last name is too close to the word devil, so I'm cool not being a guest at this museum.
Nah, look at this, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. This is not no sunset, bro. This is Australia right now. Look at this, bro. Oh my God. Y'all, look what's happening to Australia as a Category 4 hurricane or cyclone makes landfall, bro. I have never seen anything like this before, bro. This is literally like the Mummy movie. Y'all see this? This thing touched down as a Category 4, bro. Look at the winds. Look at this. Bro, that wind was cutting up like it had whips in it, bro. But look at this type of red don't even look real. It looked like there's a filter on in the whole sky. This type of red is so powerful, even the street light can't puncture through it, bro. Look at this shit. Just imagine seeing the crazy red apocalyptic skies and then this happens. What? Look at this shit. Even the water was blood red. Bro, this cyclone is doing some crazy damage over there. Bro, these storms are not just storms anymore. They're getting darker, they're getting more powerful, they're getting more extreme, man. Just look at this. But other than that, man, let me know what you guys think about this video. Y'all know it, man. The shift is here. Let's continue to get it. Peace.
That orange sky is probably one of the most interesting but scariest climatic effects I've seen. At first, I thought this rock would be perfect to start campfires, but this might bring a lot more to the party than we can handle.
Let's talk about this African mask Jay-Z's holding on the cover of GQ magazine. First of all, shout out to Jay-Z, Rashid Johnson. But this is not some random mask. This is an authentic Kifwebe mask from the Sonye people of Congo, where I'm from. When it's a female version, we call it Bakashi. So you would call this a Kifwebe Bakashi. This mask is used as a symbol of authority and spiritual control. By holding the mask like this, Jay-Z is telling you he stands behind a woman as a cultural authority, and she is someone who commands respect and spiritual power. Okay? And yeah, you see that fabric behind him? That's a Kuba cloth, also from Congo. Jay is really bigging up Congo on this one.
I feel like that mask is diminishing that positive support that Jay-Z is trying to bring across.
Dylan, what are you doing? Dylan, stop. Dylan, stop. Dylan, stop! Ah! Stop! Right now. Stop. What is going on in here? Dylan, I don't know. Dylan, please stop. Please. Just listen. Please.
I'm not sure what scares me more, the moving doll or Dylan, but selling a house as is with the doll would be my next move.
So let's get back to the underwater bases since these are these photos. So this is, I guess in an episode you spoke of having to do procedures underwater. And could you explain why? Like, why would you not just put the being in a tank and operate them in a regular room? Why would you have to be underwater as well?
Well, some of the beings come from water worlds, and there's a lot of beings that live here. We call them like aquafarians. Is kind of the code we use for that. They live here already. They've been living here a long time, but we do have visitors that also come from very far away. That their ships have liquid in them of all different sorts of materials. This specific one, it looks like a mermaid man with little fins. There's sometimes that you cannot, people are like, well, why can't you use those big tubes? And like, because you don't have the visualization, number one. So we actually have operating rooms as big as this room filled with seawater that we walk into with these suits and take samples because the bodies have to be kept in the water or they'll deteriorate with pure oxygen on the surface. So that's why we cannot, use these little capsules and stuff. You have to be ambidextrous here. You're talking some very small instruments and things like that. This is a good depiction of that. And we have these special boots that keep us, they're magnetic, that keep us on the ground. Everything is contained in the suit. And this is just one of the artist renditions that I depicted for them for this procedure. So it has everything an operating room would have. It's just, it's underwater.
How many times did you have to do an underwater procedure like that? Did you do them often?
No, maybe 5% of the ones that I did, you had to do in some sort of liquid or water.
Okay. This just shows you a lot of things that we see on TV stems from real life events, but I'm curious on how you even get a job like this.
Yo! What is going on here, guys? Did you see that? You see what just walked by the window? Shh, don't even say it. Something's going on, guys, with this new Kanye West video. I'm telling you right now, bro. This is the Black Horse, guys. The Black Horse. You see it. Astronauts. Why? Something's going on here, guys. No way. They're saying that he's an alien. This is what they're saying. Astronaut, aliens, outer space, the ocean. Don't say it. I don't know what the hell is going on, bro. No way. Travis, you too, mother. Shh. Shut up! I knew it. I knew something was up with Travis this whole time. It's not a game. Who are these people? Ah! Who are these people? First thing first, who's that behind Kanye West? Ah! Who is that behind Kanye West? Because people are saying that's the fake Michael Jackson. And why would they put him in this video? The Black Horse, the Black Horse. Do I really have to say what's going on here, guys? Something's going on and you know what's going on. I don't know why the hell they got astronauts to come pick up Kanye West. You know why? Because he belongs in outer space. He's an alien. Shh, shut up! It's what people are saying, guys. Something's going on with this new Kanye West video, bro. It's very strange, straight up. Is Travis trying to tell us he's an alien? Why would you be wearing an alien mask, bro? What is going on in this video and who directed it? Because I don't want none of this around me, B. Straight up. Look at Michael in the back, bro. What are they trying to tell us, guys? What are they trying to tell us? That Michael's an alien too? Shh, shut up! Something is going on here, guys, and I don't know nothing about it. Come on, we all know this ain't the real Kanye West. Nah, I'm just playing around, guys. Entertainment purposes only. This is just a new Kanye West video. This is art. This is the culture. This is what it's all about. Aliens, astronauts, and black horses. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think about this one. This one is wild.
I haven't seen this music video, but based on those clips, you can tell it's filled to the brim of symbolism.
What the heck is this? That's made out of clay. And it is literally the most terrifying thing I've ever seen in my life. What is that doing here? Is this even okay to touch? Is this thing flipping cursed? So here's this thing all cleaned up. I do think realistically there's probably nothing sinister about it. I've been told maybe it was just a school project or something along those lines that got tossed into the creek. There was a hole here. It's got a rock stuck in it, but it looks like someone probably had it hung up on the wall at some point. But I don't know. If anyone else has any ideas, let me know in the comments. This thing is strange.
If you're going to touch something that looks semi-suspicious, at least put 1 or 2 pairs of gloves on.
Hey everybody, this is Palm Beach Pete, and my video went viral because some dude randomly filmed me while I was driving on I-95, unbeknownst to me, and the next thing I know, I'm a viral sensation. I had my phone down for about 4 hours, and I didn't know my phone was blowing up with all these comments from that video, so I got a lot of traction. It's pretty crazy. Thanks.
So you're not Jeffrey Epstein?
I'm not Jeffrey Epstein. I'm Palm Beach Pete.
That a boy, yeah.
Okay. Peace out.
Conspiracy theory people got me again. If y'all saw that movie, The Usual Suspects, you will know that Palm Beach Pete is actually Jeffrey Epstein. Not that I ever thought he was dead, because that man had so much money he could absolutely pay to fake his own death. But if that's just... it's just how it is. I don't even think that's Ghislaine Maxwell in jail. And again, they keep showing us what they're doing in our faces. I actually saw a movie a long time ago where a celebrity was going to jail, and they paid somebody to be them so they didn't have to serve their jail sentence. So they're playing in our faces. And I keep seeing people saying, y'all are not overreacting enough. What do you want us to do? Do you want us to be sacrificial lambs? Because the program is bigger than us. There are more of us and more of them, but they are so diabolical. There are things that these people are doing or have programmed for us that y'all wouldn't even imagine. It is just unreal. And I'm one of those conspiracy people that when somebody says something so off the wall, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? You got a point. And it could be the most outlandish thing, and I don't discount anything anymore because you just really don't know. So, yeah, Palm Beach Pete, we know that's you.
Either that's the man himself or he had a twin that he kept hidden from the public.
Let's watch the most recent SpaceX rocket launch. And at the end, I want you to tell me if you really think these rockets are going to outer space. Check it out. Takes off nice and strong, fire thrusting out the tail end. It's like, man, this rocket is really going to go to outer space. Or is it? Because we know what the Bible tells us. How God created the heaven and the earth and placed a firmament over the earth. Waters above. Keep watching. You know, you have to really give them props though. They keep trying to break through this firmament. Doesn't ever really seem like it works though. Once again, these are my theories. I believe what the Bible says. You guys believe what you want. I'm just trying to show you what looks like a rocket breaking through the firmament, or at least trying to. All right, check it out. Here we are. We're getting close. And we're almost there. Look, what happened? It stopped. And it blew up. It hit the waters above, not going any further. What's that look like to you?
At this point, I believe NASA is trolling us because I'm sure they know there's a firmament.
Artemis 2 now bound for the moon. Humanity's next.
Look. Yup, that is exactly what you think it is. A zip line taking the astronauts off of the rocket right before it goes up and flies straight up and then down and lands in the ocean because they're not actually going to space.
Good roll pitch.
Because it's not real like you know it. There's a reason why the first moon mission since 1969 took place on April 1st of all days. It's because it wasn't even happening in the first place. Because they cannot go to the moon, and they've never been able to go to the moon. The rocket flies up and then it falls straight down into the ocean. And that zip line took those astronauts straight off. That's why we didn't see them on the live stream at all. We just saw the crappy CGI picture of the rocket flying nowhere. We didn't even see the astronauts in the cockpit. It's ridiculous. If Richard Nixon could call with a landline phone all the way up to the moon in 1969, why can't we have a live stream of them in the cockpit while it was even on the ground? Because that didn't even show up at all. We didn't even see them before they launched on the ground inside the ship at all.
The head looks similar to a seahorse with an extremely elongated body, but if you have any clue what this is, drop in the comments.
This woman claims that this is proof that there are non-humans walking amongst us. Now, I don't say that lightly, like there could be another explanation, but this is pretty freaking weird. Now, you remember in the movie They Live when they put on the sunglasses and they could see the reptilian-y people who are amongst the normal humans? And you know how that movie might have been made about Dicenian goggles, the goggles you put on that can see people's auras, but some people don't have auras because they might not be people? Well, this woman goes to Buckingham Palace, okay? She's in Europe. She's in England. She's using a thermal camera and looking at all kinds of normal people exhibiting a heat signature. Until she goes in front of Buckingham Palace. She turns around and films the front guards on this side of the gate, and they have a heat signature. But the two guards at the inner gate that goes into Buckingham Palace, in a second I zoom it in and you'll see, they don't have a heat signature, dude. And keep watching because this is extremely bizarre. You'd think someone said, well, their clothes are thick, so you wouldn't be able to see because of their clothes. But look at these two guys on either side of the door. No heat signature on their faces. You'd think for sure if it's picking up the heat signature of this light, should pick up their face. So now last I checked, reptiles are cold-blooded and have less of a heat signature. I'm just saying, should we get thermal cameras and check things out? Now, according to Google's AI, there is no scientific evidence confirming aliens live among us. As if you'd be waiting around for the science to be settled on that. Dude, by the way, aliens, schmalians, just know if there is any non-human entities out there, they're not from space or through any firmament, okay? They're from other lands. They would be from other lands outside of the ice wall, which I can't wait to explore once human freedom is restored. That being said, could there be other creatures from other realms around us? Honestly, from all the rabbit holes I've been down and how many deceptions we've been deceived by, and all the stuff that we've been fooled about, I would definitely imagine that is not too crazy of a thought for me to entertain. Now, do we know there's multidimensional entities around us? Yes. Do they harvest low vibrational frequency emotions? Yes. Is that why you should be extremely positive all the time? That's one of the reasons. Yes. Flip the brainwave state into everything that happens to you is good and everything that is happening is for the better, and it will completely change your reality, and you literally do not need to take my word for that. Try it for 4 days and watch what blessings appear into your life. Oh, and before you ask for anything more, first make sure you are mentioning how grateful you are for what you already have. Okay? Much love, everyone. Follow for more and comment your thoughts below.
I think those security guards detected not producing heat just scratches the surface of what's really out there. I don't think we're ready for what those goggles can really expose us to.
Let's just break this down into two basic types of extraterrestrials. We've talked about the hybrids. Hybrid extraterrestrials are a specific type that have a lot to do with our genetics being mixed in there with them. And most of them look enough like us that they can be among us and have been among us for a long time.
Already?
Helping create different things in the sciences, in philosophy, in sociology, in politics, whatever. They're helping. When open contact occurs, my understanding is we will be told who they are and we will be able to interact with them in public.
It's me.
No, it's not.
None of them would reveal themselves.
Like none of them would be tall Canadians.
None of them will reveal who they are at this moment. There have been instances where people have reported seeing, like, there was something very odd about this person. I couldn't put my finger on it. They felt like they weren't from here, but then I just went about my business. They have the telepathic ability to recognize when you recognize them and to turn you away and make you think about something else.
These are not the droids you are looking for.
Exactly. So that's one phase of open contact. The next phase is the pure extraterrestrials who will be introduced to us. Those we may not interact with a lot right away, but over the course of a few decades, they'll be fully integrated into our society and we into theirs. But first, the extraterrestrial hybrids that have already been here, we can interact with them.
Would that mean the end of your relationship?
I don't need to channel if you can talk to an
But
extraterrestrial.
that might be
face to
sad.
face.
He's been with you for
No,
so
because
long.
I'm going to still teach the principles. And that energy is still there. The connection is
Why
still
am I
there.
sad about it and you're not?
I don't know.
She's sad about a lot of things.
But that's very sweet of you.
Can we talk about the other aliens that are not the gray hybrids? What's their deal?
Well, there are beings that people have called out as being Pleiadian, Arcturan, whatever, reptilian, the mantis beings, insectoid beings. I think that as we get introduced to more and more extraterrestrials, we will be introduced to ones that at first are more like us, so we don't freak out. And then
I'm freaked out already.
And then over time, more the ones that are not like us at all, because there are many more extraterrestrials that have no relationship to what we look like.
Okay, I'm going to ask another stupid and cynical question.
Okay.
What happens if this doesn't happen? Meaning, will you get further information about why it didn't happen? And
Sure.
Okay.
Absolutely. But it will happen. It's inevitable at this point.
Like soon.
2027.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Also,
pretty specific.
Well, 2026 is the year of disclosure, and that's why we're seeing more information in the congressional hearings come
I
out.
just thought it was the year that I was finally going to get fit.
And then it will culminate in the idea of an actual official.
I think there's a big part of our conversation regarding extraterrestrials that's surrounded by naive excitement, but I don't think we're ready to know what they look like or their full capability.
But y'all will be the first ones to say ghosts and spirits ain't real. But what the is this? Look at this shit. Look at this shit right here.
I'm looking at me through that window.
I need you to pay attention to everything in this video. Because you might miss it.
Be a little
You ain't see it?
delusional.
Not the window,
But I think I
but
see
the wall. So this girl was babysitting for a friend, and she noticed that shit peeking out at her. But I know a lot of y'all gonna act like y'all ain't see it. So I screenshotted this shit for you. Look at this shit. I want you to take another look and tell me what you see. In the video, when the kid starts to move closer, that shit right there moves out the way. Do you see that shit right there? And for those of y'all in the back that don't believe, look at that shit right there. Tell me what that is. When I was looking at the video, I'm saying to myself, I don't see nothing. I didn't until I slowed it down. And if you look back in that video, that same shit right there moved out the way when the kid moved. You don't believe me, right? Okay, give me a sec. Now look.
I think I see something looking at me through that
That
window.
shit peeked his head out, and when that kid got up, that shit hurry up and got out the way. Look.
Be a little.
And this is the same reason right here why I do not like going over other people's houses. And this is the reason right here why I do not like people to come over my house. That babysitting money, they could have kept that shit. Pay attention. They are out here. They are out here. I'm out.
I bet that's the last time she babysat for that family. And if I had to guess, she probably quit that whole babysitting gig altogether.
This is said to be one of the scariest videos on the internet right now. Watch it and let me know what you think.
And she is fed and feisty. What are you doing, baby? Okay, so I fed her. I will feed the barn. Okay. Okay.
Did you see that? Do you realize what's going on right now? A lot of people think that because she lives in the Appalachian Mountains, there's some real paranormal stuff going on. A lot of people are upset with her, saying, why are you outside at night with your keys? I don't know what it is about the Appalachian Mountain and the keys, but it's a big deal apparently. At one point in this video, a lot of people noticed something very strange and creepy. If you were to go back to the beginning of the video, you would see exactly what everybody else is seeing.
This all made sense when I heard she lived in the Appalachian Mountains. Even the car was spooked.
Man was shopping in a toy section of Walmart, right? And he pointed out some labels, not liable for data collection, on kids' toys. And it's not just the girl toys, right? He's finna go to the dinosaur monster, right? Not liable for data collection. What? We ain't never seen nothing like that growing up when we went to Target and Toys R Us. I don't even think I ever got toys from Walmart growing up. I was a Toys R Us. I was trying to go to. I chat GPT. I'm like, what does that even mean? If a label or a toy says something like not liable for data collection or similarly wording, it generally means the company isn't taking responsibility for how data might be collected when someone uses their product. How are you collecting data from a stagnant machine toy? They aren't promising to protect or manage your data. Information. It doesn't mean we absolutely won't collect data. It means they're not legally responsible for it. So basically like, hey, it's on you. After you buy it, it's on you. And you still trust these brands, bro. And you gotta think about this. What about, bro, they still doing business with them though. So how, this just makes, why are these labels just now being introduced? Technology's been around for years. How would they take data from a toy?
We're having a hard time keeping up with our cell phones, Alexa, Echo that's monitoring us on a daily basis. Now we gotta add the regular toys to the list.
No way. No way, guys. Temu is selling food now. It's over. Something's going on here, guys. That's it. We are really in the matrix when Temu is selling food now. Not only that, guys, people are saying that the food is actually good. Now we really have a problem. This actually doesn't make sense at all. Because how can I get chicken from China, but the other day I couldn't even bring back chicken from Canada? Why is that? Huh? Why is that? Because that doesn't make sense at all. Canada's closer to the USA than China is. I just seen a video with somebody saying this is the best steak they ever had. Something's going on here, guys. Either they're serious or they're trying to make money straight up. I don't know where this came from. And to be honest with you, I'd rather just quit eating this completely before I start ordering my chicken from Temu. Check it out, guys. It's a great deal. Shh, shut up! It's a great deal. Check it out for yourself. Don't judge it off of it being from Temu. Shh, don't say it. I don't know how to feel, guys. What is this, bro? Shh, shut up! What is this, man? Something's going on here, guys, and I'm not buying no food from Temu. You can do what you want. But of course, guys, entertainment purposes only. Go buy that chicken. Go buy that steak. Temu got it for the low. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think about this.
When you see 2 tomahawks and 2 chunky ribeye steaks for 81 bucks, that by itself is a red flag, but hey, that's it for the video. Thank you for the support, but before you leave, smash the like button and sub up. Let me know what you think about any of those clips in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.